So my today's video is kind of like most requested video, and it's going to be my everyday foundation routine. So it's the foundation routine which I usually do when I'm just going for a grocery shopping or just to say hi to my friend. It's nothing like too fancy or a party kind of a foundation routine. It's just like every single day what you would like to wear if you are going out. So without any delay, let's just get started. Okay, so first of all, I have my moisturizer on. So after my moisturizer, I always like to just prime my face. So my favorite primer at the moment is this one. I know it's kind of weird, but it is Monistat. It's a chefing relief powder gel, and it does not have any kind of fragrance which irritates your skin, and you can definitely put it on your face. It does really mattifies my face. It absorbs all the oil. So this is the primer which I usually use. So I am just going to take it in my hands. Like for my regular foundation thing, I hardly use any brushes or anything because it's kind of a lot of hassle. And then the thing is, your fingers, your hands are always clean, or just clean them if you are applying your makeup if you don't do it. But I do clean my hands every single time I apply my makeup, because that is the reason which is going to keep my skin really acne free. Back to the foundation routine. So I just applied my primer, and after that I use my concealer. I mean, it's my preference because I'm going to use my powder foundation instead of liquid foundation. That's why I like to apply my cream products first, and then after that the powder ones. So I'm using my concealer from Stila, which is, oh, just inverted anyways. So I'm using my Stila foundation in dark 11, and this is kind of like too dark for me. It's kind of looking like too yellow, but I think it's too pink for me. So I'm going to take this concealer and then this maximum coverage concealer by e.l.f., and it is in color 10, which is kind of really light. So I'm going to just mix these two together, and this is going to give me the perfect color for my face. So I have to come a little bit closer so that I can see what I'm doing on my skin. So I'm just going to dab it on the places where I have little acne scars. So just doing that. I'm filming in my laptop, and it says it has the HD camera, so I'm just trying it out. I'm not sure if I can do it right, but yeah, this is pretty much it what I do for my concealing part. And I don't do a lot of concealing on the darkness of my face, like around the nose and around my lips. I don't do that kind of concealing a lot because my foundation, like my powder foundation, hides like most of it. So I'm pretty happy with my powder foundation. If you have concealer which is like perfect color for you, then you can, you know, go with that instead of following this whole long process of mixing two concealers, because this is my like regular routine. So I'm not going for like super heavy coverage and we should cover like each and every single mark on my face. It's kind of, yeah, like, okay, whatever. So well, you got my point. Just conceal everything you have on your face, or if you don't, you can just directly jump into the foundation thingy. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to do my under eye concealing, which is my favorite as usual, the Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Rollerball, because I think this is a treatment and a concealer. So this is kind of perfect, and I'm not using like too much of it. I'm just taking very teensy bit because, as I said, I don't want too much of like party kind of a look, or like super highlighted or super, you know, brighten up look. So, and I'm just taking that on my lids as well. It's like no reason, just to even out everything. And as you can see, I'm just dabbing the product and pushing it in my skin instead of just wiping it out, because it's going to take off the product which you just applied. So we are not doing that. And yeah, I mean, if you want, you can use even like before your powder foundation, your setting powder or something like that. I don't do it, so I'm just directly going to apply my powder foundation. Okay, so the powder foundation I'm going to use today is from the Bare Essentials. And please excuse my chipped nails. I was feeling blue last time, and the quality of this nail polish is not that good, so that's why it's like all gone and I hate it. This is my Bare Minerals matte foundation, and it is in color medium beige, which is N20, and I think that means neutral 20, whatever. And this does have SPF of 15 in it, so it's kind of really good if you just want to directly wear this and no moisturizer. But I would always suggest to do moisturize your face. It is important. So what I'm doing here is I'm just taking a little bit product in the cap. I mean, you can see it's right up here, and then I'm going to use this brush, which is a flat what brush we call that? It's just the foundation brush, and it's like a flat top brush, and see how dense it is. This is the brush I'm going to use, and now I'm just going to tap my brush in the product and then tap off the excess, and then I will just start applying it just by dabbing it on my face, because first of all I want to set my concealer. So I'm just setting my concealer, doing the same thing again, taking the product, tapping off the excess, and just applying it onto my concealer. And this instantly brightens up your face. And I'm just buffing in my nose, because my nose have a lot of like pores and blackheads and everything, so it's going to hide it by buffing it in. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm just dabbing the product for now. And once my skin has all the product on, then I'm going to just buff it slowly in without like pushing it harder and rubbing into my face, because it can take off the makeup which you are wearing. So I'm just buffing it. Oh, I'm just dabbing it right now, and then slowly I'm just going to buff it, because I just want to blend all the edges. This color is kind of little dark, but I do sweat a lot, and that makes my foundation oxidize every single time, so it becomes dark, and then my face is like sweaty and all like not that cute. So that's that. That's pretty much it I do with my powder foundation everyday routine. I'm going to put the link down in the description box of my basic makeup routines, and if you like it, then please do give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you want to see more versions of applying foundation, because I do have different ways of applying my foundation. So this is one of them, which is a powder foundation, and if you like it, then give this video a thumbs up and comment below, and I'll see you next time in my next video. Bye.